Sounding people, hope you're all well. This is J&J Boxing Podcast. I'm Jordan Henderson. I'm here with Aaron Joshua, and we're going to follow live Joshua Buatsi versus Dan Azeez. So we're going to get into it. The fighters are in the ring, and we're just going to get this thing going. And before we start, I'm just going to do a phone check. I'm going to go on my phone right now, and I'm just going to check that this is running all smooth. But yeah, man. So who do you think is going to win this fight?
I said from day one, I respect Azeez. He's obviously come up the hard way. You've got to respect it. But in my opinion, I think Buatsi's going to win, and I think he's going to make it look easy. In my head, I think they're levels above. I think Buatsi, obviously with the Olympic pedigree, the better opponents in the ring, and he's just a all-round better boxer, has more tricks. I think Azeez very
man.
good at what he does, but that's it. I don't think it'll translate. I think there's a big size difference as well.
I hear that, man.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Take the stage, man, just for about 30 seconds, bro.
Yes. Interesting fight here. Me personally, I think it's a step back from Craig Richards, so I'm expecting Joshua Buatsi to win with relative ease, to be honest with you. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. Interesting fight.
Yeah, go through.
Buatsi looks a lot bigger, a lot bigger.
Yeah,
I think the size. I think the people have not taken the size into consideration. I'm going to be real with you. I think Buatsi's going to win relatively easily, but I've seen a lot of people pick Azeez though. To be honest with you, like, a lot of people picked Azeez. So if he wins, you have to fully rate it because he's come from small hall to beating the light heavyweight prospect. Like Eddie Hearn said with his own words, if this guy's not a world champion, people have failed him. So
yeah, nah. I think you're right, bro. I think you're right. Check your phone. We just got a quick message come through from me. And yeah, we're about to get this thing started. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my notepad out on my computer. There's no time to get the notepad out, and I'm gonna score this fight. I've got time to do it. Yeah. And Azeez. All right.
let's go. Buatsi's ready, man. Buatsi's ready. Not even a handshake or anything. Let's see.
Are you gonna score the fight as well?
Yeah, I'll score the fight. I'm gonna write it down. I'll
And
score
just
the fight.
a quick one, just a very key one, just before. Are the fighters doing the face-off for you now? Just making sure that
They've just done it. So like, Buatsi's in his ring. I'm gonna tell you when they start for me.
okay. Because you might need to rewind it a tiny bit because my stream might be a little bit behind you.
Okay, so they've just started for me.
All right, pause it, and I'll let you know.
Calm.
All right, they're about to start for me. And they've just started for me, bro.
Cool. So tell me, I'll tell you where I am in terms of the minutes. Then you tell me.
Cool.
And I can get to it.
It's not come up yet for me.
Yeah, same.
It's just a WBA light heavyweight eliminator.
I'm in 2 minutes 30.
You're 2:30, bro.
Yeah. So I've paused on that. So tell me when you get to 2:30.
All good, bro. All good. 2:30, bro.
Calm.
See Azeez coming in with the overhand right.
Yeah.
Applying a bit of head movement there. Interestingly enough, Azeez isn't really applying the pressure as much as I thought early on. Maybe he will as he sort of works his way into the fight. But you're right, man. Azeez looks big.
I think the size difference is massive, and people didn't think about it at the time. Like, I just think the size difference is way too much. But so far, what's your thoughts?
It's too early to say, but I think that Azeez looks solid. I'm surprised that he's not applying. He looks like he's setting himself to kind of be a bit more of a boxer. Buatsi looks like he is trying to be on the outside and sort of get his measurement. So I'm thinking that Buatsi was probably expecting Azeez to put on more pressure. So he's kind of standing at distance, working his way in, trying to maybe pot shot a bit.
Ooh.
But then Azeez is kind of looking to box a bit more. So it's interesting.
Azeez has really long arms for his height. I've realized that.
I agree, bro. And do you know what I think? I think that Azeez will eventually start to apply the pressure. I think I've seen this type of thing before, where he's going to box a bit at first. That will stop Buatsi getting into his rhythm because he won't have trained for this. And then eventually he will try and apply the pressure. That's what I think. And I think Buatsi will always fight like this in the fight. I think he will have his format. His default is to stand at a range. And then when he puts his punches together, he will close the gap and come forward, and then he will return to getting out of range like that. Unless he hurts Azeez. That's what I think Buatsi will do. He would plant himself center ring. He'll plant himself somewhere in the ring, like kind of teetering towards the back foot. He will establish his range, and then he will at times in spurts come forward and unleash combinations and then get back. Azeez is already, as I suspected, started to abandon the boxing, and he's coming forward.
Interesting first round. I think their beef is real.
Who'd you give that one to?
I would say Buatsi just, but it was a very close round. But I did see Buatsi hit him with a good body shot, and I think Azeez did feel it a little bit. Tell me when your round two's gonna start, because I think my stream's gone a bit ahead. When I paused it, it kind of went back to the live thing. So tell me when your round two starts, and I've paused it now. So tell me when your thing starts.
No worries, bro. My round two is literally now.
Calm.
Here, you do the majority of this round, bro. I think we'll kind of do it like that.
Okay, so round one, I had Buatsi. What about you?
I gave that one to Azeez, actually.
Okay. Buatsi's showing a bit more fluidity in this fight compared to before. Good couple body shots from Buatsi. Ooh, good shot from Azeez. But she seems a little bit looser in this fight compared to the one before. To be honest with you, I think Buatsi could win this fight just on the jab, to be honest. When Azeez comes forward, he can just sting it on him.
I hear that, bro. I hear that. You can see that now.
Ooh, good shot from Azeez. I see this fight as two friends, two brethren, but there's all pride on the line. You could tell the way they're fighting. Buatsi thinks in his head that he's levels above, and I think he feels disrespected that people think Azeez could compete with him. That's what I can see from this fight. Azeez is doing okay to duck through that, though.
That's a good body shot.
Yeah, it's a good body shot. Good body shot.
And he's feeling that. Look at Azeez, man. His mouth is open.
I know. Azeez improved, though. I have to give it to him. Even the way, regardless, he's improved. The first time I saw him. Oh, good body shot. Oh, Good shot. Good shot from Buatsi.
Are you on 47?
I'm on 40. I'm just going past 40 now. Interesting fight so far. I'm not. I'm surprised. Buatsi's got the better inside work.
I'm not surprised by the quality gap. I'm surprised because I just think that Azeez needs to outwork as opposed to
Good
quality, and he's
shot.
not
Good
doing
shot from Buatsi. Yeah. Buatsi's targeting the body
it.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good. Yeah. I think I'll give that round to Buatsi as well.
That's a clear Buatsi round, bro. I'll cover this next one.
Yeah.
That's a clear Buatsi round. Yeah, bro. Next time we'll hit the same. We'll hit up the same stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Calm.
That's how you. I think that's better. But yeah, so far I got Buatsi losing the first one but winning the second. But in all honesty, that first one was nip and tuck. And further to that, I think that when you're watching a fight live and you're scoring it, it's always different to
Yeah.
if you were to rewatch it. So I could have, if I rewatched that and I score it again, I can imagine myself maybe giving it the other way. But so far I got it 1-1. You got it 2-0, I believe.
Yeah. 2-0.
So going into round 3, I believe, even though I have it 1-1, I believe that Buatsi is established his jab in that last round, and I think that is a problem for Azeez. However, I do think that Buatsi may struggle to maintain that jab for 12. So far, you got Azeez, interestingly, abandoning the boxing and just applying the pressure. He's applying the pressure effectively, but he needs to up the work rate at some point in this fight. Not necessarily now. So that's a good body shot by Azeez. Not necessarily now, but at some point he will need to up the work rate. Because Buatsi, for me, is getting into his rhythm. It's a good sneaky body shot by Buatsi. Return jab by Azeez. See, Azeez clipped him with a cuffing overhand right. One thing about Buatsi is I do think that he will be caught in this fight. And he already has been. So that was a good body shot by Buatsi. Then he finished the combination off with a left hook. You can see the quality difference. You
Yeah.
can
Definitely. 100%.
Buatsi has the much better quality. But Azeez is crude. Good jab by Azeez. He's crude, but he's very workmanlike and he will come forward in his game. So sometimes that can beat talent.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but one thing I do worry about Buatsi is his gas tank, and just seeing it now, he's put a lot of energy into these first 3 rounds. Azeez could come back and take the late rounds.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. I hear you. At some point in this fight, Buatsi will be static. He will not move his head and he will get caught. There are slots that are going to be available for Azeez in this fight if he can make it to those points in the fight. If he can make it to rounds 8, 9, there will be a time. Oh, that's a good body shot by Azeez. There will be a time when there's a chance available for Azeez to put his stamp on the fight. Because Buatsi is not defensively acute and aware for 12 every round of a 12-round fight.
At all. That's what you said. 100%. That's one major flaw of Joshua Buatsi. Good shot from Azeez.
Oh, good overhand right by Azeez there. Buatsi acknowledged that one. Yep, the quality is definitely with Buatsi, but being flashy doesn't win you a fight. So Azeez is there. He hit him with the left hook. Azeez lands a good left hook when they traded in the middle. But these are dangerous spots for Azeez. I feel when they come together, even though Azeez can catch Buatsi, I feel those are dangerous moments for Azeez. And that is concerning considering that's where Azeez should be getting his work done. So I give him that round. I want to say that was a nip and tuck round. I'm just about leaning towards Joshua Buatsi.
Okay.
But I want to say that was a nip and tuck round, and that round showed me something. That round showed me that Azeez, we know he needs to win this fight on the inside, but on the inside, it looks the most dangerous for him as opposed to Buatsi. I don't know if you agree with that. So
I gave that round to Dan Azeez actually. I thought it was just a bit more busier. And when Buatsi has those little breaks in the ring, although he wasn't landing, he was throwing. So I've given that round to Azeez. But like I say, it's a nip and tuck round. But like you said, that round just showed me that if this fight does go late, it could be very interesting.
I'll let you over to you, bro, for this round.
Cool. Round 4. What do you think it is with Buatsi? Do you think it's a weight thing in terms of why he just gasses out in the fight so quick? Because he never had this problem when he was coming up. Good shot from Azeez.
Oh, lack of spent the way he uses his energy isn't economical. He tends to go all out, I think, when he goes for it, and if he doesn't get rid of his opponent, then he uses a lot of stamina up. I think that might be what it is, because he's ferocious, and that uses up a lot of energy when you're ferocious and you don't get your opponent out of there.
Azeez is countering Buatsi really good, showing a lot of improvements to his game. I'm really surprised with Azeez, to be honest with you.
Is he hurt? Is Azeez hurt there?
I don't know if he was hurt, but he definitely took a step back. Oh, good jab from Azeez. Good stiff jab from Azeez.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot from Azeez.
Oh, good uppercut. Oh, but these body shots, I'm not saying he looks like
They'll take their toll on you in it.
I'm not saying he looks like he wants to go down, but he definitely feels the body shots, and it's a good look for Buatsi. Sorry to disrupt you, bro. It's
Nah,
a
no
good
problem.
look from Buatsi to be landing body shots against the compact opponent who should be hard to land body shots against. It should look at Azeez. It should be hard to land a body shot against him. But it's not good news, all these body shots going in.
Good shot from Azeez. Good inside work from Azeez. Buatsi getting a bit reckless. Getting beat to the jab a bit too much for my liking. You shouldn't be letting someone that's 5'10" be beating you to the jab like that. I think Azeez. Oh, I don't know if Azeez is hurt there. Oh, good shot from Buatsi. Good shot again from Buatsi. Good jab. This is probably Buatsi's best round of the fight, to be honest with you. Buatsi's got a very methodical, stiff way of fighting, and I'm not really liking it at the moment. I think he's winning this fight, but I guess out of position. I don't know. I'll score that round to Buatsi for me personally. What about you?
Yeah, I think he hurt Azeez to the body a couple times.
Yeah.
I also think the wind is coming out of Azeez a little bit. I feel like the power in his punches have gone almost, and it's only round 4. Yeah, I think it's already he's showing distress signals. Azeez, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, he's still in there and he's still game, but I feel like slight distress signals were coming from Azeez in that round. So that for me was Buatsi.
Yeah, that's a Buatsi. Right now, I've got it 3-1 Buatsi, but 2-2, I could definitely hear it. Apparently Peter Dobson is smashing up Conor Ben.
Really? I'm not surprised. Who's covering this round, bro?
You can do it. Yeah, you could do it because I did last one.
Okay. Not surprised to be hearing that, man. I said to you before this fight, I think I saw him on the pads and looks different fighter to me. Oh, good jab by Azeez. Yeah, Azeez is actually having success with his jab here. I'm not saying he's winning the fight, but he is having success with his jab. And as you mentioned, you alluded to this, Buatsi doesn't move his head off the line ever.
Yeah, ever.
Good combinations going in
That's
from
it.
both fighters getting their work off there. Has Azeez made an adjustment here because he started off with the boxing, then he went on the front foot. He was getting
Sorry to interrupt you.
good left hook in from Buatsi. I think Azeez has felt something here.
And what you said before was right. The pop from his punches is kind of gone.
And I feel like Azeez has made a technical adjustment because he started off with the boxing, then he went onto the pressure, got hit with a few body shots like he is here, and now he's gone back to his boxing. Ironically, I think that given him more success because he seems to be having success with the jab. But I can see this almost being a matter of time. I just get that feeling. I don't know about you.
Yeah. So do I.
Good left hook from Buatsi. Oh, good overhand right by Azeez. Oh, and again.
What you said before in terms of Azeez, the power's gone from his punches. I think Buatsi doesn't respect him anymore.
Yeah, and I feel like Buatsi, he's fancying this now. He looks like he's just happy to walk his man down. He senses that Azeez is hurt here. Oh, good uppercut from Buatsi, right through the guard. Good jab by Azeez, though. I don't see any pop in Azeez anymore. He's scoring, don't get me wrong, but I don't see anything. But Buatsi is starting to slip into his lack of activity and easy to hit mode. It's starting.
The only thing I would say why though is maybe because he doesn't respect Azeez. He kind of just good shot.
Good left hook. But then Azeez comes back. Oh, good overhand right. Did Azeez feel that? That's a Buatsi round for me. I feel like Azeez is putting up an effort just to stay in there at the moment. What are your thoughts on that round?
Best round for Buatsi, like you said, Azeez's power from his punches are going, and I think Buatsi just knows it's a matter of time. Buatsi's not doing anything he's not rushing his work. He's being very economical with his punches. So that's what I think. For me, that's a clear Buatsi round.
Oh, they traded left hooks there, but definitely Azeez felt that more. Over to you, bro.
Cool. Round 6. Azeez is just thrown with no pop, but volume in it. So if this fight does go to points, you never know that could count for something. But so far, good start to the round though from Azeez. But I feel like Buatsi's just waiting for him. Good jab from Buatsi. Azeez looks really tired. Really, really tired.
Yeah.
I think he's just in there with Will at the moment. Good shot from Buatsi.
Has Azeez been put off from going on the front foot? I know he's doing it now, but do you think he's been put off from applying the pressure consistently?
I think he's been hit with shots that he's like, okay, cool. he can't walk into that again. But he is showing pressure. I think this is like a last stance type of thing from Azeez. He knows he's got to change up because what he's doing isn't working.
I see Azeez being stopped to the body in this fight potentially.
Yeah. Or a left hook to the head when Buatsi dips down. Because he's hitting with some good shots. But only criticism from Buatsi though, his work's kind of repetitive. It's kind of the same stuff. There's not really a lot of fluidity and variety from him.
Yeah, I agree. And it's not good practice, but his head is on the line.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of telling that I'm saying practice like this fight is pretty much decided who's going to win, barring anything crazy.
Buatsi needs to be careful though. He needs to make sure Azeez doesn't win around just being more busy. If you're gonna fight the way Buatsi's fighting, you got to make sure you're landing consistently. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, how this round's going right now, I think this is an Azeez round. Just him, based on him being more busier.
I think it's up for grabs as we stand.
Good shot from Azeez.
Oh, good right hand from Azeez.
Yeah, I can't. I've scored that in Azeez round, you know.
That right hand at the end tipped the balance for me. That is an Azeez round. I think we're entering the stage where Joshua Buatsi loses a bit of activity. So that's my halfway score, if I have time to do it, is Buatsi 19, 29, 39, 49, 58 halfway round. And then Azeez 19, 27, 36, 45, 55. Through 6 rounds, I got it 58-55 to Buatsi, moving into the second half of the fight.
I've got 4 rounds to 2 Buatsi, so that is 48-46. Is it? No, yeah, 48,
It'll be
46.
50 something through 6 rounds.
Okay. Yeah, but in terms of rounds, I've got it 4-2 Buatsi.
Okay, no worries, bro. So we both got Buatsi winning this.
Yeah.
All right, moving into round 7, the halfway stage of the fight. And both fighters are pretty active right now. We got Azeez trying to come in with his head down, but this looks dangerous for him. Whenever he comes forward, these are the dangerous moments. When he's on his jab, that's when he's safe and actually getting some work done.
Yeah, they put the scorecard up on the TV, and that's how I've got it scored actually.
Yeah, it's that type of fight where
Yeah.
Buatsi is competitive, but Buatsi's winning. But as you mentioned, he needs to be careful he doesn't drop rounds just through stupidity as opposed to ability. I've got this round is, you see, Buatsi, when he decides to get on the offensive, he puts Azeez off. But when he doesn't, Azeez finds the confidence to walk forward. But now Buatsi's put his stamp back on him. He's backing off. I think that what Buatsi needs to do is consistently work to the body. And then once Azeez is hurt to the body, work his way to the head. But I think that even with Buatsi not being at his best, and I think Buatsi can do better than this, I still have him in the driver's seat. Azeez is putting in a mountain of effort just to hang in there. And I think that eventually that will wane. There's no pop in Azeez's punches at the moment.
Azeez is dicking these rounds, or just based on being busier. So Buatsi really needs to be careful. This fight doesn't go to points, you know.
Yeah, it's a good jab by Buatsi. Yeah, the quality is all with Buatsi. The snap, the speed, the combinations, the way he puts his punches together. But Azeez, he's got that workman-like sort of, he'll keep chipping away at you. And if you're not consistent with what you're doing, he'll beat you just on work rate and just on work, just putting in that work. But yeah, you're right. I mean, this round so far, I've got Buatsi winning it, although that was a good uppercut by Azeez. and another uppercut going in by Buatsi. I had Buatsi winning this, but again, he's making it harder for himself than he needs to. He is looking a little bit more how he was pre-Virgil Hunter, but that's a good body shot by Buatsi. I feel like Buatsi can make this a bit easier on himself, though, but he's doing enough at the moment. I think he should just, it's a good jab by Azeez. He should just get on his jab, Buatsi, move his head off the line a little bit, and try and work the body of Azeez, because whenever he goes to the body, it seems to get a reaction.
Good job from Azeez.
It's a good right hand by Buatsi. Didn't land flush. Just the end of the round. I'm giving that round to Buatsi there. Who did you give that to?
Yeah, I gave that round to Buatsi as well.
You good, yeah?
Yes.
I'm just gonna, in the break, while we're doing the break, have a look at what this Conor Benn thing's saying. This is your round, isn't it, bro?
Yep, round 8. Buatsi starting off with a good jab. I'm surprised it's going this long, to be fair. I thought it'd be done before 6. Good shot from Buatsi. That's what he needs to do. He needs to lead off with the jab. I think he's trying to counter Azeez too much. You can just win this shot, win this fight with the jab. I don't know why a lot of boxers do. They just neglect the jab sometimes when they fight. Oh, what's that? What's that?
Oh,
Azeez was hurt.
Was that a wobble from Azeez or just balance?
That's what I was thinking. I wasn't even too sure. Good shot from Buatsi.
Good combination from Buatsi, man.
I've got to rate Azeez. He's stuck in there. It's not giving up. Still coming forward. Oh, good combo. Good combo from Buatsi. He's got a chin, to be fair. He's taking some good shots. Good jab from Buatsi. Good jab again. Good shot from Buatsi. I think Buatsi in his head kind of knows that he's levels above Azeez. So I just don't think he's respecting Azeez whatsoever, to be honest with you. Good shot. Good shot from Buatsi. Buatsi's very one-dimensional, though. Very one-dimensional. It's kind of like Azeez kind of read his patterns, really, but he can't do anything about it. Oh, he slipped. I thought he got hurt, but he slipped. Buatsi needs to be careful. I don't know what.
Buatsi's been a bit reckless at the end of that round there.
Yeah.
Still, though, I gave that round to Buatsi.
Yeah, same.
What do you think Buatsi needs to do to get his man out of there?
I think he needs to go to the body a bit. Don't get reckless. Follow up with the jab and try and go for straight shots to the head. I think he's going to the body a bit too much. Try and switch up your combos. They're very just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're getting predictable.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, mix it up a bit. He's been a bit too one-dimensional. I mean, watching this fight, what are your thoughts on Buatsi potentially fighting the top of the light heavyweight division? Like Petervia.
I think he gets knocked out by Beterbiev. He doesn't move his head off center line, and he will just be a target for Beterbiev. I think against Bivol's too fast for him, but he'll have some success in terms of keeping Bivol at range with a long jab. I don't think Bivol will stop him, but I think Bivol will win relatively easily in points. Even against Kyler Smith, I think Kyler Smith beats both of these lot 100%. I've always said that. Even regardless of the Beterbiev fight, I always said Kyler Smith is the #1 light heavy in the UK, and I still stand by that now.
Mm-hmm.
But the fight you want to see is Buatsi versus Yard.
Okay, going into round 9. You got Azeez kind of on the back foot, small fire on the back foot, sort of similar to George Arias in the heavyweight division. Yeah. It's a good jab by Azeez, though. Yeah, again, that body shot from Buatsi got a reaction. I think that Buatsi could stop Azeez to the body. I'm not saying he will. I'm saying he could. But I know Azeez is very tired because he's not even using head movement anymore. So these are dangerous moments on the inside when they come together. That's dangerous for Azeez. There's no pop in Azeez's punches at this moment in time. Although Buatsi needs to watch it because he is being a bit reckless at this stage. Got caught there. I feel like Buatsi's gone to sleep a little bit.
So yeah, 100%. 100%. This is probably Aziz's best round for a long time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for me, Buatsi's gone to sleep here. I'm not saying he's losing big or anything like that, but for me, he's switching off.
I think he's a bit tired, to be honest with you. But even he's lost a bit of pop on his punches as well.
Is this Azeez going to catch his second win? I don't think Azeez can win this fight by knockout, but I think he can at least make it close on the cards. The window is open for him to do that. Remember when I said earlier on in the fight that I think that at some point Buatsi will be there to be hit and that there's a chance for you to put your stamp on the fight. I think this is now. I really do think this is now.
Buatsi's not helping himself. He's fighting Aziz's fight going up close. Just keep it long. You've got the better jab. You're the longer fighter. You're fighting Buatsi. Ooh, good shot, though.
And you're right. Buatsi's pop has gone a bit. Do you think Buatsi has lost something from his early days as a pro? I'm not saying he was better then, but do you think some of the stuff he did well back then is gone now?
That's why I question, is he struggling at the weight? Because Buatsi used to be really explosive, and we didn't, although the quality was low of his opponents, that's not the point. He's lost his explosiveness. He's getting more tired. Maybe the weight is getting a bit hard for him. Like, Buatsi's a very tall guy. I think he's about 6'3", and he's a very lean, slender guy. So maybe he's lost something, and I think he has, because it's like we never used to really see Buatsi get tired from these bursts, but nowadays in his 3 last fights, we're seeing it. So to be honest with you, yeah.
I just thought I'd put that to you because that's something that I was thinking. 3 rounds to go now. Buatsi in the driver's seat, but I did give that round to Azeez.
Yeah, same,
I did
same.
give that one to Azeez. Are you watching it? What are your thoughts?
Hard, very hard to judge. I think Buatsi is winning it. They both look tired. It is a bit repetitive.
Think this is your one, is it?
Yep. So the broadcasters have got it. They've got it 6-4. 6-4. I think so. That's what they said. Yeah. Bit closer than what I have it, but yeah, Buassi's definitely lost some spring in his steps. Definitely. If you're a
Are you
Buatsi fan,
on?
I think you're a bit concerned.
Yeah, and just a quick question because my stream just flagged a little bit. What minute did yours say?
2 minutes and 10 right now.
Okay,
Mine's yeah,
mine now says
mine's
one.
actually just stopped. You know.
Because I'm on 129 and yours has just stopped.
Maybe it's a Sky thing. Yeah, mine's just stopped. Are you on round 10?
Yeah, what round 10, 119, but it's now starting to flag.
Same. Maybe it's a Sky thing because mine's doing the same thing.
Could be, man. It could be. I'll give it maybe a few seconds and then I'm gonna see if I can find another link. But from what I saw that round, it was up for grabs, to be honest with you. My link has come back. Well, good combination from Buatsi. I'll take over this round until you, and then when you let me know when you're good. Yeah, Azeez is competitive in this round. I'd say the most that I've seen has come from Buatsi, though. But Buatsi is slowing down here. How's your link? Is it
On and off?
Yeah, my link's still trying to find a new one.
no? Oh, Azeez looks hurt there. Buatsi unloaded a few body shots, but then he backs off himself. So maybe he knows that he's needs to save something in the tank for the championship rounds. Round 10 is always interesting because if it's close and competitive, you'll often see fighters trying to reserve themselves for the championship rounds. And I think that this may be the case. I'm not saying it's super competitive. I'm just saying Azeez is in with a chance, and I think they're both saving themselves a little bit because Buatsi landed a great body shot, backed Azeez up, and then Buatsi himself took a couple steps back. Okay, I'm giving that round to Buatsi.
Okay, my thing's still just doing something. I don't know what's going on.
No worries, bro. You let me know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do this round as well because my thing's bugging out.
Take your time, bro. And yeah, I got you covered, man. As long as my one's cool.
Yeah.
So
If this fight does go to points, do you think it's a good performance from Buatsi? What are you saying so far?
I know we've been critical of Buatsi in this fight, but I've got to say it is a solid performance considering that Azeez is a solid opponent. And I think many fighters at a high level may struggle to look good against Azeez.
Yeah.
Despite the criticisms that we've made of Buatsi, and these aren't new criticisms, I have to say that this is a good performance, or a 7 or 8 out of 10 performance. But they're both predictably coming on a bit strong now. Are you how are you getting on, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload my whole thing, unfortunately.
No worries, mine's working for now. So we're in round 11.
1 sec.
Azeez applying the pressure a
Yeah,
bit.
my thing's come back on now.
All right, man. You take over, man.
Round 11 so far. Oh, good shot from Azeez. A good shot from Azeez. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Did you see that?
Yeah, Buatsi wobble.
Buatsi's gas tanks is a real issue. I don't think any of them have got the gas to finish off each other.
I can't help thinking that Buatsi's lost something. I know I've already said it, but I feel like maybe we've seen the best of Buatsi before he even gets to world level.
Yeah. Maybe it's a weight issue. He's a lean guy. It looks like it takes a lot of him to make the weight. Oh, good shot
I
from
just,
Azeez.
I just look at Azeez landing the jab, and I just can't help but thinking what Beterbiev's jab would do. Oh,
Ooh. To be honest with you, I actually think it was a slip. I'm not gonna lie.
down goes Azeez. Yeah, I mean, I need to see it again, but he does look shaky. He does look shaky. 30 seconds to go.
I think that was a slip. I'm not gonna lie, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, good
We'll
shot. Good
find
shot.
out. We'll find out. It did look like a slip, and you know they've been wiping that canvas.
Yeah. I think it was a slip personally, but I want to see in the highlight the replay. Ooh.
That,
Oh,
that was a
that
big
was
knockdown.
yeah.
But maybe the canvas is like having an effect because of the way he's falling. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
what. Yeah.
So that's a
Interesting to
10-7.
see the highlights. Yeah.
That's bagged him the fight, most likely. That is, yeah, but we need to see those again because I think the canvas looks a bit shaky.
Yeah, I think both of them were slips to be fair, because the way he went down.
Yeah, that looks like someone's slipping, doesn't it? We'll watch it. It
There's
could be a
yeah, look,
combination
look.
of both.
He slipped. The
To me,
first one
that
was a
has been a
slip.
slip. Well, that's going to be controversial. Oh,
He slipped
that was,
again.
yeah. You see, the punches did land, but if the canvas wasn't slippery, would he have gone down? Because he's
True.
taken these shots in this fight, so that's going to be controversial. Okay, so they pretty much confirmed that they had no beef whatsoever, and it was just for show. But either way, round 12, here we go, final round. But that, even if those were slips or enhanced knockdowns, should I call them, that might have given Buatsi the encouragement to go for the stoppage in this round, which he seems to be doing. I would like to see Azeez make the final bell.
Yeah, so would I. So would I. Seems like a calm guy. I'm still maintaining that I was a slip though.
Yeah, I'm under the impression that those were, you know, when someone punched you, it lands, but if it wasn't for the canvas,
Yeah.
like then he wouldn't have gone down. I think there's a chance it's one of those, at least for one of them. The second one looked more legit, but the way he fell, it looked like canvas. But let's see what happens here. For me, Buatsi's putting his punches together well. Azeez he landed a good right hand there, but he's not landing with any pop. Don't get me wrong, you don't win fights on landing with pop, but you know, it can deter the judges. It makes Buatsi's work like that sharp left hook, counter left hook. It just looks more polished and refined. For me, Buatsi is winning this round.
Yep. I feel sorry for Azeez, man, because
See, he's pointing at the canvas. He just pointed at the canvas. You know, he did that slip and he pointed at the canvas. So, but the only thing is, you could say the same. Buatsi's in the same boat. So
true, yeah. But if you see where the advertisement is, it's always around those areas. So maybe they had that issue. I remember in the Joshua Usyk for the whole night, everyone was slipping in that. Good shot from Buatsi.
ooh. Azeez, yeah, he's done. He's done. He just wants to see the final bell here, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think you're a bit ahead of me, though. Is his old mate going to let him off?
I'm on 14 seconds. You might be ahead, actually.
Azeez will make the final bell. He will make the final bell. They both come together for the last bit. And they embrace for the final bell. All right. So for me, I haven't even done the scorecards yet. Are you through to the end, bro?
Yeah, I'm through to the end. Just finished now.
Okay. I'm just going to calculate my scorecard.
Same.
So 58, 68, 78. 68, 78. And then 55.
Let me calculate this. Let me calculate this. Sorry.
I got
No.
118 to 108 for Buatsi.
I'm just calculating it now. Plus 9 plus. Plus 9. I've got it. 1 second. 1. Plus 9. Sorry, 1 sec. Plus 10. Plus 9. So I've got it 117, 109. Buatsi.
Similar scorecards then.
What do
Similar
you have it?
scorecards, man. I have it 118 to 108
Okay.
for Buatsi.
Azeez got a chin, man. I'll give it to him. Azeez got a chin.
Mm-hmm.
Good finish from Buatsi. I'm still going to dispute the knockdowns, but regardless of that, he finished the last round strong. Really strong.
Yeah, for real, man. Let's see if they got I reckon there'll be similar scorecards. You might even see a 120 or 119.
Yeah,
Just like we thought, man. What are your overall
yeah,
thoughts, man?
yeah. Good. To be honest, maybe my expectations were higher than they should have been. Maybe I wasn't rating Azeez, but that's a very good performance. Shows some flaws, but overall he won convincingly. Good fight, had a really good, strong finish. Came through some rocky moments in the middle, but it's good to see the embracing. But yeah, good fight, good win. I think he's WBA #1, so now he can target the winner, Bivol Beterbiev. The two judges had it the same as I did, 117, 109. But me, you, and the judges had it roughly the same. Like the fight wasn't up for dispute.
No, it wasn't at all. Buatsi got it done just like we thought. I'm a little bit surprised it went the distance, although we hadn't seen Azeez's chin tested by a puncher like Buatsi, but we have
Yeah,
now, and he's certified got a strong chin. So sometimes you just
definitely.
meet those strong, sturdy guys. You can't get them out of there. But for
Yeah,
me, Buatsi still has lost something. It didn't really matter today, but for me, he lost something. He has lost something. He's not. He might be a better fighter than when he first came on the scene as a pro, but it doesn't mean there are certain things he did then that that are better than what he's doing now. I think there are things that he was doing when he first turned pro that he's not doing now, and I
yeah,
don't know whether he's lost some of that zip, and that's a concern. And I also think he was getting hit with jabs from Azeez, and I think I just can't help but think, what would a Beterbiev jab be doing to Joshua Buatsi? So yeah, there are concerns. I mean, people were talking about this guy going for world honors, but when I look at world honors and I see Bivol, I can't
yeah,
say that I pick Buatsi to beat Bivol. I can't say that I pick Buatsi to beat Beterbiev. And even someone Ramirez, he's gone to cruiserweight now. But even someone like Callum Smith, as you said, for me, Callum Smith might have the being of Buatsi.
yeah. I've said, yeah. I personally think Hannah Smith's the best light heavy in the UK. So I think this fight was supposed to prove to people Buatsi's the #1 light heavyweight in the UK, and I don't think this fight's done it. Although he's won comfortably, I don't think he's proved he's the #1.
No. And for me, I always thought in the past that it was a Buatsi win against Yard, but these days I'm not too sure. Don't
This is
get me wrong.
literally.
I'm not necessarily picking against him because I think that Yard might have lost something now after the Beterbiev defeat. I think that he may have lost something. You don't go through fights like he did against Kovalev, Beterbiev, and also if I suppose Yard might have been because of what happened with his father passing away when he lost to that guy, his name, the one that just fought Bivol,
Lyndon
Lyndon
Arthur.
Arthur. But I have to look at, was there something that Yard was doing that made him lose to Lyndon Arthur? I do believe that Buatsi and Yard need to fight. That for me is a competitive fight. And if Buatsi is going to go anywhere, we've already seen that Yard falls short at the top level. So if Buatsi wants to earn his stripes and say, I'm a step above Buatsi, Yard, he needs to go and face Yard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
To be honest with you, like I say, good win from Buatsi. Didn't prove he's a #1 light heavyweight in the UK, in my opinion, but still solid win. Azeez is a lot better than I thought. Gave as good as he got. I did think the red ring kind of ruined it because I'm still a bit dubious about those knockdowns. But regardless, Buatsi had a good, strong finish to the round. Azeez got a chin, so fair play. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I heard that. I'm not sure if you heard of this as well, but both guys declined Bivol for this fight. So it is bittersweet for Azeez. It's like you should have just taken the world title fight, but it's what it is. I hope Azeez doesn't fall into the stepping stone now for the world level guys. I hope he doesn't fall into that. I hope he can still forge a career of his own, be another contender. But let's see. They're saying that now Buatsi's the Mando for Bivol. So if I'm Buatsi, I'm gonna hold out for the undisputed to try and get a big payday in Saudi.
Yeah, I think that it's very, very possibly a case for Azeez being a stepping stone because he seems to be gritty without the quality. And I think he's
Exactly.
one of those guys. he's going to beat a few guys who are off their game if
Yeah,
he continues. But anyone that's on their game and is of any great shakes will beat him. So he may unfortunately find himself resigned to that role. But we'll
he is
see whether
old though. He's 34. I didn't even realize that. So
he looks young.
yeah, really, really young. He's 34. So we'll see. But I personally, as a fan, I don't want to see Azeez become that guy that's a stepping stone. But it's like, where do you go from here? Do you put him in a dust up with Craig Richards or someone like that? That's a good fight. But I don't want him to be used by the likes of Ben Whitaker and them lot as a stepping
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. I mean, unless you want to say anything else with regards to
Nah,
that.
good. Just like I say, good fight, clear win for Buatsi, and let's see what happens next.
Yeah, man. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy listening to us on the live stream as much as we enjoy presenting it. We'll be back with plenty more live streams, plenty more videos. Make sure you keep your eyes on this channel. So with that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when we come out with new videos. And with that, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you on the next one.